Shalom everyone, I hope that you are doing well. Thanks for joining for a general reading. If you are returning back, welcome back. If you're new, my name is Shannon. I'm glad to have you. My channel is going to be a lot different than what you're used to. I'm not going to get into it. You can find many of my intros on many of my other readings on the channel, so just have at it. Just know that I'm about the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. I seek our Father in heaven, the Most High of all things. People call him the universe. I call him by his scriptural name, which is Jehovah Elohim. This is not a religious channel, but I am a spiritual person and do walk by the commandments and the scriptures found in the tarot. Okay, so anyway, this is who I am. Take it, leave it, do whatever you've got to do with it. All right, so I just want to get in here and I'm going to take a look at two sides of things. We had third-party energy and wording that came out today on my other channel, and so I want to look at both sides because we do have some people that are in unity, and there's third outside party within some matter. And so let's just take a look at both sides of things and see what's going on, what the great Elohim wants to reveal. Thank you, Jehovah, for this day. Jehovah, rebuke, bind, and block every wicked, foul thing, and shove it down to the pit of hell where it belongs. I just thank you for your truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. I appreciate you, Jehovah. Thank you for Yeshua. You are our salvation. Show me two sides of things, please, Jehovah. And you just take this deck, please, and you just cut it where it needs to be cut to speak. Help people find their way through this message. There's communication here, and that was the overall energy on the first reading. Okay, so between both these parties, there's something about communication. For some people, there's manipulation out here. The magician is about manifesting things. Somebody's trying to manifest something. If that's in the upright, then that's in the upright, and somebody will lay down a new foundation. We are dealing with somebody who is known in the public eye. The Aleph head. If you're brand new, I read my cards a lot differently. This is the Aleph head in the Hebrew language. It represents a head of something. It is the pictograph of the ox head, but it represents the head of somebody's father could be here. It represents somebody who leads clans of people and stuff like that. Somebody's got everything that they need to do something positive or negative within this. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups on this side. That was the outcome for the next 48 hours. A judgment was also there in the next 24 hours. And then the Nine of Pentacles. This is a single person card or somebody who has high discernment on this side. Okay, somebody's going to be coming and speaking about something. Okay, then, you know, because we got the trumpets being blown here on the judgment. People, you know, are waking up to things. If this is in the upright, this is a loving, caring, sweet, gentle, intuitive person. Otherwise, there's a freaky manipulator at its finest at a queen level of things. Okay, there's inheritance, money, or something around high discernment that is here. The judgment is somebody returning. So this is somebody that if they're returning, then somebody knows somebody here. Okay, we had a lot of feminine energy. So if that's a soulmate, a mother, or something like that, then something's here. The letter R and the letter A. Well, the R, if you're dealing with somebody who has bone issues, the RA can take us back to that. We do have a physician here as well. The head of something, a specific man is here, a boss is here when the judgment card comes out in Hebrew language. Somebody can see something with a keen eyesight because the Ra or the Ra'ah is also, you know, energy that can go back in the Hebrew language, even just phonically, to somebody who has keen eyesight to something. Okay, somebody's very skilled out here when the magician comes out. So it's either about this Queen of Cups or, you know, somebody's single and somebody's in love. For some of you all, they're going to blow up something that's been hidden because the judgment goes back to the 8th house, hidden things, okay, around something. There's some type of judgment here on this side with this energy, okay. The truth, and the truth was also out there in the 48-hour period that we looked at. And then we do have communication over here as well. The Page of Swords. So, you know, children or teenagers or somebody studying something or checking something out on the internet, or a private investigator energy would be here. Somebody would have to be very skilled around a freaking manipulator, okay, that's done something out here. then the burden is here. So we did have stuff about oppression that also came out here. One side needs a doctor around some matter. Okay, so some type of a truth is out here around an oppression is being spoken about, being blown up, whatever's going on. I'm going to take a look at that magician card. Show me the magician. I just seen the hangman. The 9 of rods, which the magician has an extra rod, which is this 10 of wands here. An oppression. Somebody is wounded. Somebody's communicating about a wounding energy that has been here and has been hidden around a death, this death energy. All right. And there was some type of money around situation. Somebody going to have high intuition and discernment, or needs to, within this communication. There's the Empress again. She was in the next 24-hour period of things on that reading. Give me more information on the magician, please, Jehovah, whatever you want to say. Thank you. The Sun. Well, this would be something positive. Obviously, if you are dealing with somebody's got a lot of pride and ego, because you are. Because somebody's been wounded out here, and something's going to be forced. The Sun is like right up in your face, love and romance and stuff like that as well. But it's a bunch of pride and ego and conceit, and hey, look at me, if that's in the freaking negative, because there's something evil out here that's been out here. Somebody had to answer the question within some matter. We have the Q and the A. Okay, the A and the Q. Just answer the question. There's questioning going on about something, because somebody's, you know, over here having to answer questions. Obviously, we, you know, this stuff can flip-flop all day long with the energy. But somebody's got some type of a questioning going on around some matter, around a home matter that's here as well. Show me this Queen of Cups, please, because the truth is here on this side. As clear as day. Somebody's also just listening on this side as well, studying something that has been oppressive. Show me the Queen of Cups, please, Jehovah. Show me the Queen of Cups. Thank you. The Lover's card is here, a decision, and then the 6 of Pentacles came out on that Queen of Cups. We got governmental things here as well, and so we do see the legal scales out here, which the Justice came out on my Spoon audio reading. So something about a love situation has been here. For some of y'all, it's been on your job or something like that, since that can represent the boss or something, or somebody works for the government or something involved in something, so be it. This Queen of Cups had some type of intimate relationship around something. For some people, it was discussed, and there was a wound around it, and everything else. Okay, and because that energy was really, really heavy. This is about being generous as well. Since I look at criminal activity, and somebody's been wounded out here, and there's been an oppression within this energy, there was a payoff and a bribe that's been out here. Something's being forced within some evil that's been out here. So there's a decision around this Queen of Cups. There's the Emperor. We just seen the Empress just a minute ago as well. The Emperor, you know, is very forceful energy as well, especially if there's a judgment going on, a boss figure around something, a tyrant. There's been a war out here. Show us this truth. Well, he wants to come out. The truth about a commitment. The 10 of Pentacles showed up in the last 24-hour space on that other reading. The door, somebody's door is here, the Dalet, the key to something, somebody's home, or there was a chest there in my other reading. If somebody had some type of a chest and somebody got in it and stole something, then so be it. And there was large sums of money or something around inheritances, because both those energies go back to, you know, money and stuff. Somebody's been very skilled in what they've done to manipulate something out here. But there's truth out here around something. With this Emperor, this boss. So the boss is appearing on both sides. This also could represent a boss. Okay, somebody's getting overturned around something. Somebody had a lover here. It's showing on both sides as well, because this just came out. Because there was a commitment around something. Somebody got played. There's anxiety here. There's the King of Cups. There's the Empress again. All right, well, something's still going to be positive outside of this ordeal. because Jehovah's going to make sure. Let's just see what's in the hidden in the right now moment. The Emperor, get up and take a risk. Whatever's being spoken here within the matter. Somebody knows the truth over here, and it's oppressive in what's known. Show me the hidden space. Thank you. The dog. This is a friend card. It's also good news. There's good news here because the sun's here. Regardless of what's been evil around some matter, some type of good news is here. This is a yes card, and so is the sun card. This is somebody's, you know, got some type of a yes to something out here. This is a protection, so is the Emperor. And the government should be protection, and we go up higher than this realm. And Jehovah's government is being set up for righteousness, and so there's protection there as well. So it's something about a dog. If something is about a dog, then we do know that for some people's cases that nastiness is here around this. So if you're new, the scripture talks about, you know, bestiality and stuff like that as well. Dog can go back to organization. Dog can also trace us back to prostitution situations as well. Somebody needs a physician because they're kooking their freaking head for some stupidness that they've done. They've caused no oppression than they have within some matters. Okay, so anyway, but this is a good news card. Somebody's friend is in the hidden space. They're protecting something from some type of a bribery situation that's been here. There's a judgment here. Show me 2 more cards, please, or whatever you see fit, Jehovah, in the hidden space for the right now moment. Thank you. The clouds. A confusion is here. When the clouds come out, something very distorted. If something's been shot up in the clouds, because the magician card can go to like technology and stuff like that. We have a secret investigative energy here, checking things out on technology with the little page, then so be it. Those clouds can be read that way. Jehovah also says he comes on the clouds, and he also gives us wording about a cloud of witnesses to something that's out here as well. So there's dilemmas and problems and delays and confusion and distortion and unclear, blurred things that have been out here around some matter. But something is being blown up here, known right up in your face here. Okay, we got big time leadership when the Emperor comes out, so it's huge. One more, please, Jehovah. What else do we need to know? Thank you. There's the gentleman is here. This is a very significant person involved in something. So this could be the boss of something. Okay, this is a professional card. This is you're being logical within matters as well. It's a close person to you somehow, some way, shape, or form, or is playing a part or a role in all this energy. It's a very masculine energy, positive or negative for any given person. Okay, somebody goes by a different name out here. AKA is on these 2 cards. Okay, if you run it back into itself. Okay, somebody's a liar out here, folks. This is a seducing energy. Again, if that Queen of Cups, you know, those people are dealing with the intimate relationship here, and there's a bribe around something. This is a seducing piece of crap out here. That person's a seducing piece of crap. Then for some people, it's that person. For other people, this person got seduced. However, it's going for any given way. This is a liar. There's the snake again that I was speaking about on that other reading today. This is tricks, betrayals, jealousy. This is a hypocrisy card when it comes out. Bad deception is here. Okay, in the secret. Not good, because we're seeing it right there with the magician. Somebody gonna have to really use their intuition, and somebody does have high discernment here. There's a judgment going on, or somebody's using their judgment, indecision, okay, around this secretive person, or somebody's friend is a kook out here around some matter, or they're around somebody who's doing this nasty here. Okay, Jehovah, you just pick through my hands and give us some words, and we just thank you for revealing and putting something right up in somebody's face here within some matter, because something has been a disgrace. It's been a burden. I'm going to take several words. If you're new, we'll get scripture and stuff out of this. This will go, any kind of scripture goes to all of us. Whatever side of that scripture you're on, that's between you and the great one. All right, some type of sadness is out here. Well, and yet that'll go for the wicked. Okay, because we got something positive that is also going to take place. There's oppression out here. Okay, so somebody's been very displeased with indignation and stuff like that. Shows it right there. There's been wounded out here. And the Three of Swords showed itself in my spoon reading today. It's in righteousness, folks, that we are established. For thou shalt not fear, and terror shall not come near you, says Jehovah, if we are established in righteousness. Okay, somebody's not. Somebody's a freak and snake and they're disgust. I'll read that one last. There's a pure secret love out here, and they've been hiding emotions, probably because some kook is out here around some stupidness. Okay, a bank teller is involved in this, and we had a lot of money. Okay, the 8th house goes back to secret money. Okay, we got somebody who's been, you know, dealing with money and giving money out for bribes and stuff like that over here as well. The 10 Pentacles is large sums of money and stuff like that, or you're just a bank teller. Okay, but we have a thief and a liar around some stuff. Okay, something happened on a day that it was snowing in the winter time for some of you all, then so be it. Then there's some type of clue. There's a spiritual situation going on out here. Yes, there is a big spiritual situation. Somebody really hurt somebody, but somebody's willing to forgive, and it's truthful out here. Okay, well, somebody has been hurt in a very bad way, and if you're going to be, you know, established in righteousness, then no evil thing's going to hurt you. Okay, somebody gonna come clean about some stupid snake or a third party stupidness, then great. Jehovah says that someone that you love is coming towards you. Well, we do have something. Some people were told just to let some things settle down for just a little bit to get grounded first. And once you've connected with the Great One, then you were to come and you were to say something. So some people got an I'm sorry coming. Some people is going to be, you know, righteous within something, then great. Some people got a manipulator, okay? And yet somebody out of your family, you love them, but they're nothing but a freaking snake still. Then you're going to have to put judgment for some people. But some people are seared, okay, with some stuff. But some people got some good positive energy, even though there's sadness around some stuff as well. Sabotage energy. Well, somebody's deliberately, maliciously doing something out here, okay, because the snake's out here. So, either to somebody who's in high regard, or there's somebody that is in high regard for some of you all. There's just a third party, though, for some people. The third party needs to get their teeth knocked out of them because they don't have no freaking wisdom. Okay, there's another I'm sorry here as well. A thorn and a bramble energy. We know what happens to the thorns. They get thrown in the fire. Malachi 3:16, Jehovah's bringing out that those people who fear him and speak often of him, it was said in the scripture that he hearkened to that kind of conversation going on, okay? And he got out a book, and he wrote a book of remembrance because of his name being spoken of often, because people feared him and revered his name. And he said that those people were going to be his, and then he also stated that on the day that he comes back to gather up his special treasure, that he was going to spare those people who did have reverence to his name, and he was going to treat them like a son, okay? And he's going to, you know, show a great big separation of who is serving him and who is not, okay? And it's just going to be like night and day, okay? Some people are cloudy, and people talk out both sides of their freaking mouth. You absolutely know with high discernment who the snakes are and who's not, okay? All right. It's only in righteousness, folks, that we are established in the earth. Let us throw the snakes under the bus and trample on them. Okay, we're dealing with kooks. With the letter Z out here. This is the 15th rune. Okay, the 15th high arcana is a devil card. This is about protection and stuff like that. This is the elk. This is a resistance energy. I think we also had a resistance, a different rune that came out that also had a meaning of a resistance or something like that. There was a victory that was going to be had because something's going to be forced within a matter out here. All right? Somebody's going to have to answer some hard questions around some stuff. There's a judgment being had. This is a protection that will be granted. It's right here. The protection is here. It's even in the secret. If some people are being protected by this person, some people are being protected. This person's protecting somebody because there's some type of a stupidness that's been out here. If it's that Queen of Cups or whoever the snake is in your situation, there's protection granted somewhere. Okay, there's something around an impulsive thing that's been here. Then somebody really needs to get grounded, especially if you're being approached by a snake. Okay, because somebody's nothing but they're deliberately trying to maliciously do something out here to somebody, and it ain't gonna work. This looks like a tree. This also looks like somebody's got their hands up, and somebody is going to be bent to go to jail. Okay, we have a secret investigator out here with that card for some people, because the 8 of Swords was the next 48-hour outcome, which is an incarceration. Somebody gonna get the scales over their head. Shows it right there, and somebody making a decision for that judgment. Okay, all right. This also looks like somebody's arm and hands and fingers. It also looks like a bird's leg, and so if that means anything to anybody, then so be it. All right, this is what come out. So we have the letter Z, the letter A, the Q. The R is out here. The K, the K would take us back to the Justice, and we do see the scales here. We already have a couple A connections. The letter D is out here in this reading as well. All right, and we actually have, so the Q is out here a couple times. Q is here, and the Q is here, and the K, we kook energy out here in the phonics as well. All right, somebody's freaking kook. Well, that's that right there. They're distorted. They're cloudy all the time because they've done something. They got themselves a line of confusion because of what the scripture states, why they get that. And you can just go look it up yourself, okay? Because some people have done stuff with animals. It's a freaking disgrace, and that's why they're nasty, okay? And so you're being able to see who's who, like the scripture states. So if you're speaking of Jehovah, let him bless you, because something's going to be overturned. It's going to be up in somebody's face. Until next time, y'all, shalom.